So we've got Supernilly versus IkariWarrior.
Member select. Okay.
It can be hard to play against Clark actually, Supernilly. The problem that we have with Clark is that he plays the game completely differently from everybody else. His method of attack, the way he goes in, is just different. That's just the best way to describe it. So most people, will play against fireballs and DPs and have that kind of game. But Clark ignores that. A good Clark, in my opinion, will not allow you to press buttons. That tells you that I'm not a great Clark. So here we go, we've got IkariWarrior on the left and Supernilly on the right. Now IkariWarrior actually was a tournament entrant a couple of weeks ago. He missed last week's tournament, unfortunately, but I believe he was there for the week previous and did quite well. I forget his placing. I think he turned up about 4th or 5th? One of the two. Either way, definitely one to watch out for. And I like him anyway because number 1, IkariWarrior, number 2, this is Clark. And anybody in the Clark army is worth swords in my books. Nice hop. Going into the super, which is probably wise, considering that he's got damage to make up. Of course, using that means that he loses his positional advantage. He can no longer get a safe jump after the flashing elbow. Playing the racing game. Doing the best thing, in my opinion, is just staying back. You don't have to go forward.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Takilo hops are very important. In fact, they're actually the main mechanic in this game. Mastering your hops are, a must, really. I don't know if you play on pad or stick. I play on stick. And I actually find hops a ton easier to do on a stick. The simple flicking motion, allows you to control your movement so much more better than your thumb would on a pad, for example. But people do it. People do play this game on a pad. It is entirely possible. But yeah, get in the lab and practice those hops, because that's what will win your matches. When you're able to hop over fireballs convincingly, you're laughing. So IkariWarrior coming in now with the second character, Andy. That was a really good jumping against King there. Of course, Andy's got some very, very good normals. I know a lot of people complain against his and say that he's quite weak, but that's quite the opposite. I think he's a formidable force, and certainly the way MSAL, who was in the chat earlier, plays Andy, he's an absolute nightmare. That base obviously not quite working there.
You're a beat. Player 1 wins. Yes. Round 4. Ready, go!
So we've got Maxima height. I really dislike Maxima.
Player 2 wins. Final round. Ready?
Getting almost the maximum punish there. Oh, into level 3. This will do a good 700 plus damage. It's 3/4 of your health gone. I think what happens after you take a blow like that, it actually throws you off your game completely. Level 2. Into level 3. Just leaving it up somewhat. Look at that red. Look at that, all that red. Oh, unlucky. And with that, Supernilly manages to take the first game in the set of 3. This is the first of 3 set. We do these occasionally after the tournament. Of course, for those who are just joining, we do a tournament like Thursdays called TNT. Every Thursday. We do stick around for sets, sometimes afterwards, depends on how people feel after the tournament. Usually between the winner and the runner-up, and whoever else wants to hang around or join afterwards for the chat. If you're in the UK, then, or even better in the EU, then you're more than welcome to join in. Nice running grab there, IkariWarrior, keeping Supernilly on the floor. That was disgusting. Nice grab. Of course, that grab isn't the answer to everything for Clark. It's actually a bit of a double-edged sword. You'd think to yourself, well, I'll do this grab because it gives me like tons of armor and people always fall for it. No, people can bait that quite easily. Now, it actually has start-up frames with which you can take strike damage. And obviously, if you whiff it, you've got a ton of recovery, where you just eat damage all day. That was good. Nice reversal. Doesn't use a safe jump. Probably should have done. King takes that round.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Unlucky for not finishing that combo. Nice punish. That's game.
I am so excited! Player 2 wins! Round 4. Ready? Go!
King versus King here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate mirror matches. Especially with Clark, you know. You put me on a mirror match and I'll invariably lose it. Even if I'm the better player, I'll lose it. There's something about, you know, your opponent knowing exactly what you're going to do. And somehow managing to do it better than you. So as it stands, IkariWarrior is stuck in the corner. You get thrown out of the corner with King. He's got mountains to climb here. Nice confirm. gets the maximum damage. He's gonna kill, but he's got to do it again versus Maxima. Oh dear.
Final round. Ready,
There's an egg blast cannon. Egg blast cannon. Yep. Plasma all over King's face. I don't think she'll like that very much. So did I get the scores wrong before? Did IkariWarrior take the first game or was it Supernilly? Because if that's the case, that's one game all. Is that so? Does Surprise Rose actually take more damage? Take less damage than a Silent Flash? Because I think I'm used to using the Surprise Rose simply because it was the only one that was actually useful prior to 2.0 patch. The Silent Flash does more damage. And you get a safe jump. I didn't actually know that. Wow. Well, thanks for that, Supernilly. Quite proven to be a menace. A stuttered run across the screen. I don't quite know what he's going to do. Oh dear. Up, drop the combo. To death. Now, what is the actual score, Super? Did I get it wrong before? Did IkariWarrior take the first game?
round 2. Ready,
Excellent! Player 2 wins!
Of course, for those of you looking to get into learning Clark or any other character I mentioned before, there's actually a ton of great tutorials written by video tutorials made by a dude called Gil Stole My Ride. That's Street Fighter 3 Gil, G-I-L-L, Stole My Ride. And they're very informative. Look him up on YouTube, they're on his channel. Failing that, you can also choose the King of Data app. It will give you all the frame data for all of the characters, all of the movesets, and you'll even find some strategies in the character section of the orochinagi.com website, some of which have been written by myself, believe it or not. Yes, I'm a contributor. And I wrote the guide for Clark, the beginner's guide for Clark, and the beginner's guide for Vice. If you're interested, go check it out.
round 4. Ready, go!
Are you with the pokes? It's got very good pokes in this game. Your standing D is actually pretty decent. It's very fast and it's got good recovery as well. Now, ordinarily doing that, King's normal fireball would be a no-no because you'd be eating a big punish afterwards. Nice confirm.
How about that?
Just gotta do it against yourself.
Player 2 wins!
Mirror match.
Final round!
Ready,
Go!
I was poking out of the air. There's a nice deep jump in there actually. Showed me a little bit too far out to do anything with it. Raw activation. Oh, that was interesting. Into death. And that gives Supernilly another win. So I think that's Supernilly 2-0 up to 1 up against IkariWarrior. We're going into the third and final game. No character changes, no order changes, which is interesting. Of course, you know, sometimes just simply changing up the order of your characters can make a big difference in a match. Did I take people's win? Well, what was the score? I did ask. I did ask for confirmation. Of course, this could actually be a very tough match for Clark. Anybody with a command grab is a tough match for Clark, really, because they would effectively share the same game plan as him. But usually, Clark's in the what's the word? Clark is the underdog because he doesn't have any good reversals. He doesn't have any fireballs. He doesn't have any priority normals, high priority normals. He generally has to scrap for everything that he has. Against a character like Hein, it's a pretty even matchup, I reckon. Nice grab. Supernilly says that it's hard for Yamazaki. I can see that, but try playing Clark against Yamazaki. It's a very, very tough matchup. That was an awesome sick combo actually, lots of resets. Like that. That's death for Clark.
Artistic finish. Player 2 wins. Round 3. Ready,
I'm sleeping there with that cross up. Get off me, says Hein. Misses the punish because he was already committed to a different move. Ayuri giving Hein the D for the victory.
round 4. Ready, go!
Standing D is an awesome button to confirm into max mode from. It hits a little high, but it's good. There you go. That sets it up nicely for a mirror match showdown again.
Player 2 wins.
Yeah, thanks.
Final
So yeah,
round. Ready, go.
going into the last game, I think. If Supernilly gets this one, then he walks away with the victory. Unlucky, IkariWarrior managing to make it 2 games all. If that is the score, I don't think anybody's actually confirmed it for me. I think I must have fell asleep. We'll know soon enough. Yes, they're going back in, so... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jinx it. Well, you know, you can beat... It is 2-2. It is, yeah, okay, good. I've got the score correct. It's 2-2.
Ready, go.
5-point baby in the corner. And keeping him there with pokes. That was dangerous. Remember to block down when Yamazaki's in max mode. He's always going to try and take your feet out from underneath you. Cross up attempt, cross under attempts failed. Ah, wake up super. Oh dear. Hey, Sakilo. Do you know, that grab is, as I explained earlier, it's not great. It's easily baitable, and it's very, very simple to get away from. You just have to anticipate it. You know, you can't run up to Clark and expect to not have that grab come out. And no, it's not the only move with full body armor. You use Maxima. You know, every single one of his standing hard buttons has body armor, or the guard point as they call it in this game. You know, that eggplant cannon has armor as well, doesn't it?
Round 3. Ready, go.
Ah, not low body armor, I see. King of Dinosaurs one has as well, doesn't it? Isn't that full body armor? Use pokes. That was a nice little firm off standing D. I think Heinz is dead now.
Crushing victory! Player 1 wins! Round 4. Ready?
See, long sets can take their toll on people, I think, mentally. Sometimes it works with people, but this seems to be going well at the moment. The standing D would have reached that distance actually. That's actually my favourite wall bounce combo.
2 wins.
So you could have done, if you were just a tad bit closer, you could have done standing C into max mode, or standing D into max mode from where you were, and that would have worked.
Final round. Ready, go.
It's true, no one cares about King of Dinosaurs, but he's mad powerful in this game. I don't like playing him. It's just like Diamond in my book. Diamond's a bit of a headache for me. So that really takes more than Surprise Rose. I'll have to look that up. Get some lab time in after this. just like a feature of habit, I think I just keep using it. And with that, I think Supernilly walks away with it. Well done.
やれやれ。あんたがタフすぎて倒すのに骨が折れたよ。